Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channel message for the collective. But before we jump right in and get started, I just want to take a moment, say hi, and welcome to new subscribers. I am so happy to have you on board with us. Thank you for becoming part of the Ophiuchus tribe. As always, it is an absolute honor and blessing to read for each and every single one of you. That being said, we're going to jump in. I was drawn to a couple of these little Halloween-y decks. So we're just going to see what Spirit has in store for you all today. I want this. Okay. Creature of habit. I heard, have you become a creature of habit? It almost sounded like a commercial. All right. Howling success. All right. Open book. I kind of love this for you. I really do. I feel like this creature of habit, I feel like maybe in the past you might have been, I'm getting like wallflower energy. I'm getting like really quiet, kind of stayed in your corner, kind of didn't want to be seen. But I feel like now you're being a creature of habit is to excel. I feel like you're standing out, you're howling success, high achievement, making bank. So I feel like even if you're not here yet, that's the direction you're heading in. That's the trajectory, right? You're heading towards your success. I feel like a lot of people can see that. They see that you put the effort and energy in every day. You're moving towards that goal. I really love it. I feel like, you're an open book. You're not a gatekeeper. You're not going to keep secrets as to how you're getting where you're going. I feel like you have no problem turning to someone else and saying, this is how I got there. If you're curious and you want to, kind of apply that to your own, the own way you're moving, right? I really just love this. Deep roots. Yeah, I feel like you've transformed into a different type of person. I don't know if there was a reason that you were just, I wanted to say so far removed. There could have been reasons in your life. There could have been traumas in your life. We all go through it, but I feel like you've transformed. I feel like you've grown and bloomed, and I hear larger than life, especially with these sunflowers. So deeply rooted, but you flow and you grow. I feel like, yeah, I heard pick your poison, right? I feel like you might have been at a place. It could have been not so long ago or quite a ways back. But I feel like I heard pick your hard, right? So it's like, it's hard getting out there and showing people who I am and stepping into my authenticity. It's hard going towards my goals. It's also hard being stuck in the same spot and not putting in any effort and energy to get yourself out of there. Both are hard. Pick your hard, right? And I feel like you did. You chose success. You chose to become a success. You chose to become victorious in your own life. And I really think that's so fantastic. All right, let's see. Or this is where you're going. You could be heading in this direction right off the bat. Do it now. Yeah, look, if you haven't started, but this is the type of life that you want, you feel like you're stuck, you're not moving, pick your poison, pick your hard, right? I feel like there isn't anything you can't accomplish. So get that in your mind and tuck that into your heart and know that you can achieve anything you put your mind to. You just got to keep it moving. One step in front of the other will take you miles from where you've been, right? Big leap. Yeah. I hear leaps and bounds, and I feel like some of you have already been 1 foot in front of the other, miles from where you've been. Now you're just shooting forward, leaps and bounds. I feel like you've got so much energy heading towards your future. Look at that big house in the background. I feel like that's what's being created, something very strong, a strong foundation that you've been building upon. Crystal clear. Yeah, you know what you need to do. You know how to do it. And I feel like you could even be sharing that with others. You could be a lighthouse for others. Bring light to the, expose the truth, or bring light to the situation so others can see how to get there. I don't know if you are kind of like I do hear something like a life coach, or what are those people that go to those, and they kind of cheer people on. It's like your cheerleader. It's like your personal cheerleader. I feel like you've had one inside of you that's been kind of nudging you forward. I feel like Spirit's been kind of nudging you forward. I feel like a lot of people are spellbound by you as well. Wow. Moth to a flame. Yeah, people are drawn to you. Yeah, why? It's your good vibes. You're heaven sent. I feel like people just see the good in you. It's really obvious that it's there. I feel like there's no question about it. You bring light to people's lives. I feel like a lot of people feel very comfortable dropping the mask with you and just being themselves. I feel like they know you're a non-judgmental person, that you don't mind saying what your own flaws are. So there's no, illusion of perfection here. This is just a normal everyday person. And I feel like just standing in your authenticity, your good, bad, and in between, I feel like really encourages people to just be okay with who they are. I feel like there was so much out there about, not showing your insecurities or not showing your shortcomings. And it's like everyone's trying to tuck these things in instead of really focusing on addressing them. It's like you're trying to hide it. And I feel like you don't do that. I feel like that's what's gotten you so far. It's like I hear it's of no concern of mine what your flaws are, or even my own. It's like as they come up, bubbling up to the surface, you face it head on. Yeah, you face it head on. Pumpkin head, clarity, educate yourself. Yeah, I just feel like, yeah, I feel like you know yourself. You kind of know, I don't know if you kind of know other people or find it easy to kind of see clearly others, right? It's like I know you and I know myself. So I guess you follow your heart, your intuition, you understand on a deeper level. Popping up. You may have a lot of people popping up in your energy because they want to be part of your life. They want to be part of your world. Yeah, what's a hoot? Good times, laughs. Yeah, they want spirit on deck. People want to spend time with you. They want to get to know you. They want to be your friend, right? Use your head. I feel like you're intelligent. You're fun. You could be very sweet, filled with light. What's not to love? What's not to love? You help others find their light, get glowing. I feel like that's what you're doing, and you encourage others to do that too. Yeah. I heard something like you even charm the wild beast, which is from another deck, but I got that same energy with the gentle giant. It's like even people you wouldn't think are taking notice are taking notice. They want to branch out. Yeah, I feel like there are a lot of people who want to get to know you. This is really fantastic energy. I really love this. I feel like keep shining, keep glowing, keep expanding. Your roots are deep. Spread out your branches and take on more exciting opportunities to get to know new people and to expand in this lifetime. I feel like that's what you're doing. And I hear gladly, happily. So I really love that. All right, where are we going? We're going here. The energy today has been really, really great. Even the Ophiuchus read was pretty fantastic. All right. I'm feeling a little tired and off today, but the energy's great. So we're just going to keep flowing with it. I'm going to try and give you my best. I'm coming out of, I had 2 days where I just was feeling a little bit under the weather. So bear with me if I'm not at top notch. I just didn't want to wait another day to make you all wait for energy. So I'm here and I'm giving you my best, but as I start to feel better, my readings will start to get better as well. I feel like I'm not all here. We have Scorpion. Okay, so here comes the trouble, right? I heard here comes trouble. Yep, here comes trouble. Okay, spirit on deck. Here comes trouble. Just as you are shining and expanding and growing, that last reading, there's also the rise up of the negativity, right? You're getting a lot of attention for being fantastic, like you do, right? But there are people who don't love the fact that you're getting that attention. They don't love the fact that people are drawn to your warmth, that they want to get to know you, that they want to grow with you, they want to expand with you. There are people who'd love to sting you so you fall down and you don't keep doing what you're doing. They may be green with envy and talking, mouthing off from the sidelines, right? From the outskirts. I feel like this is a jealous person who I almost want to say Wants to make it look like they're brave, you know, yapping from the sidelines or yelling from the sidelines, but they're not brave enough to say it to you. They're just trying to say it and get it out there. It's like, I don't know. There's a touch of immaturity going on here, and a soul that still needs to grow, right? And that's okay. Look, if you're the Panther right now, there's no judgment, really. I feel like the jealousy, the envy comes from, I want to say, you not seeing the value in yourself. There's no need to attack someone else. When you're comfortable with yourself and what you have to offer, there would be no need to attack someone else. So I want to say, dive in, do the work, love yourself, and you won't need to do this. You'll draw your own beautiful energy in and people in, your own crowd, right? There's no need to stop someone else because you can do the same thing if you just jump in. So I do want to say that here. If you're the one trying to cause problems, find out why you're trying to do that. The jealousy, what's underneath of it? There's a hurt underneath there, and you got to dig in there. It's like, you know, look, we're all here on a learning journey. It really doesn't matter who you are. We want everybody to get to their highest version of self, right? So if you're starting from ground zero, that's okay. At least you're starting. You're putting one foot in front of the other and starting to do the work. That's fantastic. Nothing wrong with that. Got to start somewhere, right? And a lot of people start from the bottom. That's how we work our way to the top, right? Yeah, there's something about sick with it. I don't know if you've had experiences. I almost want to say this is for those who maybe on the opposite end of the spectrum, the ones who are catcalling from the sidelines with the negativity. I almost want to say it's like an illness, this energy that's being carried. And I feel like the more you illuminate these things in the darkness that cause this, you'll start gaining momentum towards becoming more of a healthy version of yourself. That's what it takes. You start in the very beginning illuminating in the darkness. Why do I do these things? Why, what's the reason for it? Why can't I just focus on myself? And I feel like you can. You really can. Yeah, you can start illuminating. I feel like you've realized that when you give out this type of energy, it does get mirrored back to you. So you get bombarded with the same type of energy that you're handing out. That's karma. Spirit's trying to show you that this is what it feels like to be on the receiving end of the energy that you're giving. And sometimes it's instant. And I feel like for you, maybe it has been. Interesting. I've never really come from this perspective. But I feel like if you're listening in, this is what it is, right? I feel like Spirit is patiently waiting. I feel like the reason this person is in your life, the one who's gaining all the time, the attention, the warmth that you want to be gaining, right? I feel like is to show you, to highlight what this person embodies so that way you can do it too. It's not to make you jealous. It's really not. It's to show you what it takes to be this type of person. All of this that this person has here is inside of you too. You just got to get rid of some of the muck that's sitting on top of it, right? That's kind of you got to pick the bones clean. You too can become this in your life. Magic and drawing people in, shining in the darkness. You can be that too. And I feel like Spirit's kind of overseeing this whole thing. Abundance can be had by you too. It takes a lot of transformation and some phoenix moments. You too can be on the receiving end of this divine communication back and forth. They're trying to get your attention and they're starting off by triggering you, right? They're starting off by triggering you. You can step in this direction, hop on the spiritual path. It is literally for anyone who wants to jump on it, Spirit's willing to take you on. They're saying you have to kind of fix some things, pull some things up by the roots to get started, right? This isn't a path that's barred off to anyone. And I feel like Spirit needs you to know that. This person is special, yes. You have your own specific brand of special that you can bring to the party too. And that's going to make you glow and shine just as much as anybody else, right? So it is out there to be had. Spirit's asking you to put in the work. And they wouldn't be putting this out here if you couldn't do it. Just, you know, FYI. Spirit knows you can do it, and that's why they're calling out to you. They're saying, look, you can become part of the web. You can become part of the experience. You can experience this too. You don't have to be jealous over it. You just have to do the work that it takes to get there and create that energy in your own life. It's fantastic, right? I feel like Spirit's been trying to kind of get in touch with you. It's like I see someone knocking on the door, ringing the doorbell. It's like Spirit's trying to get in touch with you. They're trying to say, hey, you know, you're soft, just like anyone else. Every one of us has this soft little lamb on the inside, right? And I feel like you've tried really hard to kind of distract people from that being there because you've been hurt. I get it. I get it. And instead of allowing those situations to grow you, because some experiences are heavier than others, so there's no judgment. It's like you've allowed those things to kind of make you cold or shut down, or you took this little lamb and tucked it in so tight and built up those walls so high that, you know, people don't see that it's there, but it is. I feel like you're going to have to feel some of these experiences that you felt twice in order to heal them. You have to look at the people who have been giving you those situations and realize that, I want to say, love didn't hurt you. It's the people you trusted to love you that said they loved you. But those people didn't even know what love was. So how could they love you properly, right? It doesn't have anything to do with you. You are lovable. You are a loving person and you are lovable. I feel like you've just had a couple of rough experiences that kind of led you to kind of shutting things down or closing things off before they even had the opportunity to hurt, sting, bite, right? It's like we didn't know if they were going to do that, but we instantly shut it down and we put our I wanted to say brave britches on. It's like we put the facade over, or the mask on. I get it. I understand. Yeah. And I feel like you hid all of that little, you know, that shine that was trying to grow within you. You hid it under the shell so that way nothing could hurt you, right? But I feel like now is the time. You're stronger now. I feel like you can really, I want to say, branch out, become more. I want to see you shine. I want to see you come out of that shell and shine. You have it in you. You just got to put the busy work in. And listen, you've been through a lot. You are able to sustain this energy. You've been through the desert. You know what it feels like to be left out or in the cold or, you know, dry, high and dry, right? You get it. You understand that. Trust me. I get it too. But I feel like if you do the work, you can really, again, I want to say, pick your hard. It's hard to be in this energy and to be feeling like we're howling in pain on the inside and not moving forward to become what we want to see or what we see out in the world. It's like, why can't I be that? Instead of saying that, pick your hard. It takes a lot of work to become, you know, standing tall in your authenticity, being who you are and loved for who you are. And hated for who you are too, right? It takes a lot of bravery. And I feel like there isn't nothing you can't accomplish. So jump in there, dive in there. Spirit's talking to you. They'll guide you the whole way through. I promise. You take that first step and they're there with you, right? I really love it. I feel like I'm going to drop it here. I feel like you have an opportunity to become who you want to become. I want to say, take the risk. Take the risk and leap, because you've got a beautiful life ahead of you and you can really make it shine. You can turn yourself into this, right? And you can help others too. You can help them shine, come from the darkness and shine. All right. I got to take a sip. Okay. Ooh, I'm already exhausted. Okay. All right. What do we have here? I want that. Okay, we have the boogeyman. I heard, ooh, scary. So, the call. Shock. Okay, collective. I get the feeling that somebody is going to call you and it's going to shock you. This might be someone that makes you extremely nervous. And I feel like this is almost like that my hands are shaking, I'm so nervous. So this might be somebody you're really interested in. They might call you, text you, you have to kind of answer back. They might be asking, you know, if you're interested in them, or I just feel like there's that heart pounding excitement. Yeah, I feel like you may already have a depth of emotion for this person, and it may be hard to face this person. I feel like you've done maybe pretty well kind of hiding the fact that maybe you're interested in this person. I'm seeing these two little turtle doves here. So there's a definite soul connection here, and a sweet one at that. Yeah, Spirit's trying to say now is the time to harvest this situation. It's time to bring it into fruition. Wow. I feel like, you know, you might have run from this at different points. This other person may have run from it, but I feel like now is the time to, I heard, make good on this. It's like I promised myself I'd step forward, or I promised myself if they stepped towards me, I would step towards them too. It's like I'd be brave, and I feel like this is calling on all of your brave. And not only you, but I feel like this person too, they're calling on all their brave. I heard I must be crazy to do this. Yeah, there's that connection here. We have twins. So I feel like somebody's really nervous. They may be asking their friends, like, help me, what do I say? Or how do I do this? Or you may be like, after this person talks to you, it's like they want to meet up. So then what do we do? It's like you might be calling on friends or close family members and saying, what do I do? I feel like, yeah, it's like this is in deep, or it's like I'm in deep now. It's like I feel like you're being called to dive into the depths of this situation and really explore it. I feel like this is uncharted territory is what I hear. And it's not just that for you, it is for this person as well. The wonders of the world. I feel like the two of you are looking at each other that way, ready to explore. There's something, it's like both of you might be enamored with each other. Yeah, the wish, the hope, the dream. I kind of see, it's like wanting to be on the other side of it, wanting to actually be experiencing it. I feel like there was a lot of time of just kind of sitting and thinking about it, but now we want to ground it down into the physical here. We want to give it a brand new beginning with that egg. Look, if you want to start off as friendship, that's fine, but I do kind of feel like if so, it would be friendship turned to love. Friendship on fire type energy here. Let's see. Yeah, it's like I hear it's time. The clock strikes midnight. It's time. We do have neighbors on deck. This person could live near you. They could be a neighbor. Doesn't have to be, but could be since that came up. They could be moving close by or living close by. Yeah, there was something in the past there. I don't want to really jump into it too much. All I want to say is they're ready to experience something with you now. Yeah, they're ready for celebration. I love this. Yeah, the spirit loves it too. Amazing. It's like, are you ready to explore with me? I see two people stepping into the woods together. It's like, we don't know where it's going to go, but we're going to give it a try. Yeah, it's lucky. It's a lucky break in this situation. I feel like there was a past to it. Could have been heavier. There could have been suspicion. There could have been different things going on there. A mask, somebody wearing a mask. Somebody felt grief or sadness. Now, I don't know if it's past experiences or within this connection itself, but I feel like now someone's ready to jump in. I feel like both people are ready to jump in this situation. I feel like you and this person are ready. I love it. I feel like it's fantastic. We're going to cut it there. All right. Yeah, good luck in this situation. All right. What do we want? Do we want this last one? I feel like I do. Why not? Oh, what does it want to come off the... Okay, paths. I heard crossroads and Hecate. So, yeah. Okay, so I feel like I'm talking to somebody who is at a crossroads. It's like I could take this route that leads me here. Yeah, it's like you have the key, whatever it is. I feel like you know, you're the one that gets to decide. Which dream do I want to follow? It's like, which one do I want to make happen? I could go this way or that way. It could be two jobs. It could be two separate people. It could be one's a job and one's a person. I just feel like, yeah, whatever it is, you're going to fully commit to it and put down roots. So I feel like maybe you're just sitting with yourself and trying to figure out, maybe there's a way to have both of them. And if it's two people, that's not what I'm talking about. I mean, it's like a job and a person, right? Maybe there's a way to combine both both paths. Blah, blah, blah. I feel like you may not be seeing it right away. This might be something you've been sitting on for a while, trying to figure out how you want to accomplish this. I feel like there's a part of you that really, okay, so one of these paths makes your inner child happy, makes you feel so alive. It makes you want to laugh and dance around and just be silly. And I feel like there's something here that really, I don't know if it's, I feel like it's a person. I feel like it's a person that makes you feel this way, giddy and happy. And I don't know what the other reason is that you wouldn't be able to step towards this person. Maybe it would involve a move, maybe like away from this person, right? If you took maybe a job, could be something along those lines. Or you could be buying a house near someone and maybe thinking, well, you know, I'll be in the area. Maybe it would be an opportune time to get to know this person, maybe take this person out. It's like, where do I want to go from here? And I feel like that's what we're talking here. Do we want to make a move? And I heard out of state, out of country. So for some, it could be a really huge move. Yeah, I feel like it's okay to wait for illumination with that full moon there. I feel like you will have the best possible outcome. I feel like as long as you keep your heart in mind, it's like your mind is going to help you. I want to say work with your heart and your mind at the same time. Don't leave one out. I feel like they need to work in tandem. And if it takes a little extra time to get to what it is you want, at least you'll have given it the careful thought and consideration that's necessary in a big leap like this, whatever this is for you, right? I feel like there'll be a lot of growth in this as well. I see from the child to the woman, right? And they do kind of look like they could be the same, one and the same, right? Yeah. It's like, I feel like you know that there's something maybe is going to be left behind. And I feel like you know whatever that is, whatever choice you make, the other thing is going to be the cross to bear. So it's like that'll be the heavy thing that you carry with me, or that I wonder what would have happened if I went that way. Maybe that's how you're thinking about it. I don't know if somebody is trying to make you or influence your decision about what you do in your life. I just want to say, I almost kind of want to say, do what feels right for you. And it's like you can take others' thoughts and worries into consideration, but I feel like when it comes down to it, what you want and what you feel is the truth of it for you. Nobody else is going to know your path or what's best for you better than you do. If you're an adult, right? I feel like you know what's in your heart. You know what your wants actually are, you know? And even if you haven't communicated those to the people around you, you know, like I said, you still know better than anybody else. So I do want to say, don't allow anyone to tell you what to do, where to go, how to do it. I want to say, do what you need to do. Yeah, clean that up, because I feel like or sweep away others' opinions for the time being and make your own. It's like, yeah, follow your heart. That's what Spirit's saying. Spirit on deck, follow your heart, because it's going to lead you to where you're most happy. Follow your heart, but take your brain with you, right? Yeah, I do almost feel like this is a connection. It's like, should I step towards this person? Should I maybe go down a different path, right? I feel like there's going to be a lot of good chatter about this, about someone riding in someone's direction. You could be going towards a person. Yeah. Yeah, okay. We've got the ring. The rings for commitment and sun, happiness, and exploration, and abundance, luck. We could just part of the community, growth. We could keep going, but I feel like there's no need to. I feel like someone decides that they want to walk towards someone that they want to experience a connection with. I feel like that's what it comes down to. Or it's the right job for me, right? The right move for me. Parents, family, friends might be trying to convince you to stay in the area because, you know, they want you close by when your dream job is across the country or in another country or, you know, just a little further where they won't be able to see you every day, right? So I can see why they'd want to try and influence that, right? But I feel like you have to do what's best for you, right? Okay. That is what I have for the cards. Let's hop in here. Oh my. Let's see. Oh, we've got something standing up. I feel like I want a little bit more. Okay. We have an eye. All right. Oh, excuse me. And I heard something about Brazil. Just came to mind there. And something about chocolate. I heard something about pure chocolate, and I'm almost seeing like, I don't know about you, but I love to watch those foodie things where they taste different foods from all around the world. I just like to see what people are eating. It's just fun for me. It's one of my favorite things I watch on YouTube. But I don't know if somebody is doing that for a living or thinking about doing that, coming up with their own channel. I hear foodie fun. So it's like, that's where you're going to be doing, traveling to different places, or you might start with where you live and then branch out from there if it starts to gain traction. That's for whoever it's for. Only take what resonates and toss the rest. These are general readings. I heard the name Bill and also the name Dan. Something about that letter Q. I'm seeing something Native American. And I'm seeing something like a white buffalo. I'm seeing white spirit animals. So I don't know, maybe you are doing some research on that, or you have some type of roots, native roots, could be. You could be working with spirit animals. Or maybe this is a cue to look into that. I'm seeing something about wearing a tie. Now something completely different. We've just switched it right over. Oh, okay. Looks like a wedding, which is funny because I have 3 weddings coming up. So I feel like it's somebody could be getting dressed up to go to a wedding. You might meet somebody really special at a wedding. You might be part of a wedding. I feel like it's going to be a lot of fun. It might be a lot more fun than you imagine. I feel like I'm talking to someone who's like kind of groaning or moaning about having to put a tie on, having to get dressed up. It's like, you know, just loving the comfy clothes rather than getting all done up. But I feel like it's going to be worth it, and you're going to be happy that you're dressed the way you are. It's like when you meet this person. I heard something about brother-in-law, so it could be somebody's brother-in-law that you meet that maybe introduces you to someone, or they are the someone. see anything else. Yeah, I just saw Netflix in my mind, so I don't know if somebody is just sitting down to maybe watch some show or watch a movie or looking for something new to occupy their time in the meantime. Maybe looking for something to watch with a new person. It's like, yeah, again, I'm getting that homebody energy, which I love. All right. Or maybe you'll have someone to watch something with very soon. Something like that. Wow, that feels like a lot. I heard take it. Okay, that's not too bad. Wow. I've never seen this one. Okay, it's the rose on the back, but it looks like a candle on the other side. Wow. Okay. So this is a romance that, a very passionate romance. And I feel like it's a flame that burns inside you for this person. I want to say that it's the one that never goes out. It's like the one that carries you through life. And I heard, are you going to approach it or are you going to just disregard it? It's like, I don't know if you're asking yourself. I feel like this is someone you've had in your heart for a long time. And maybe it's like, I think I need to run towards it. You know what? Yeah, look at that. There are two. Okay, well. All right. You know, I kind of feel like there could be some interference in this. Maybe that's why this person has not stepped forward in romance, or you haven't. It could go either way. They want someone to be part of their web. They've been trying to silently communicate with this person all the way through. So I don't know if this is you or your person. You might both be trying to communicate with each other. This could be telepathy between hearts as well. Yeah, with these two horses here, I almost kind of feel like they see a like soul. And I feel like this is just a symbol that the two of you could fly over all of the BS. I feel like with this snake here, there's some sort of BS going on. I don't know if someone was trying to be a block in this situation, trying to gum up the works. I see somebody trying to stick a stick in between moving gears to stop process or movement forward. But I feel like I could just fly right over that is kind of what I'm seeing. So there's a little bit of halted energy in this situation, or there was, but I feel like the two of you are very like souls. And I feel like you guys, I heard run freely together. So it's like, I feel like you guys are the right match. And I feel like you know that because this person has never, like the flame or the fire for this person has never been extinguished. And I feel like there's been space here as well. It's really beautiful energy. I want to say go towards your dream, right? Because I feel like you may be getting ready to do that because that fire's still burning for this person. If there's a past to this, I feel like it can be fixed. If there isn't, and it was just like I never told this person what I felt, maybe they will, or you will. I feel like the communication's going to get better. All right. That's what I have. All one message here. Watch out for the snakes. I keep wanting to say, please make your own decisions. There will be people out there who will try to thwart you, and it would be for their own, their own gain in some way. So just, I want to say, trust yourself and what you see. Trust your own eyes, trust your own heart, trust your own mind, trust your intuition. I feel like it's going to lead you down your path, right? Nobody knows your path better than you. That's what I want to say. All right, that is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.